From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, November 26th, 2014. Silver is trading at $16.59 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,196 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $373. Antiwar.com reports Syrian warplanes attacked the industrial district of the capital city of Raqqa, the Islamic State, killing at least 63 people and wounding scores of others. More than half of those slain were reportedly civilians. Raqqa, in the northern Syrian province of the same name, has been controlled by the Islamic State for many months, and they have also taken over the rest of the province. The territory is bordered by Syrian government territory to the southwest and rival rebel territory to the west. U.S. and allied warplanes have been pounding Raqqa for weeks, but they reported no new strikes of their own in the past 24 hours, which led the Assad government to strike instead. Most of the casualties, the vast majority civilians, were killed in a secondary strike after the first strike pounded the industrial zone, and rescuers rushed to the scene to try to dig people out of the wreckage. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Roberts & Roberts Brokerage. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They now take Bitcoin for purchasing precious metals so you can turn your profits into a long-term investment. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing. 800-874-9760. Reuters reports a U.S. district judge ruled on Tuesday that an Arkansas constitutional amendment defining marriage as being only the union of one man and one woman was unconstitutional, striking down a measure overwhelmingly approved by voters a decade ago. U.S. District Judge Christine Baker said the Arkansas amendment denied U.S. constitutional guarantees of equal protection under the law for same-sex couples. The decision was the latest in a series striking down same-sex marriage bans imposed in many U.S. states. She wrote in her decision, "These laws impose unconstitutional classifications on the basis of gender in violation of the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution." Aaron Sadler, press secretary to Arkansas Attorney General Dustin McDaniel, said the judge issued a stay, meaning the law will stay in effect while appeals are heard. An attorney for the plaintiffs said he was reviewing the decision and considering whether to appeal the stay. The decision in Arkansas comes after the U.S. Supreme Court last week cleared the way for South Carolina to become the 35th U.S. state where same-sex marriage is legal, denying a request to block same-sex wedding proceedings. While same-sex marriage advocates have had the upper hand in the courts in the past year, a Cincinnati-based federal appeals court on November 6th became the first court to uphold a marriage ban. That decision by the 6th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals created a split within the courts, increasing the chances that the U.S. Supreme Court will rule on the issue. Hi, I'm Daryl W. Perry, and I need your help to take Peace, Love, Liberty Radio on the road. During a 104-day trip, I'll be visiting at least 10 cities across the country, speaking to people about the ideas of peace, love, and liberty, while simultaneously continuing to create daily liberty media. To find out more about the tour or to donate, visit tour.fppradio.com. That's tour.fppradio.com. UPI reports thousands protested an attempt by police to clear part of Hong Kong's protest encampment, and over 30 people were detained on Tuesday. Hundreds of police officers descended on a 50-yard stretch of the city's Argyle Street in the commercial Mong Kok neighborhood to enforce an injunction against the occupation by protesters who are demanding municipal elections be free of involvement from the Beijing government. After issuing warnings by megaphone to vacate, protesters and onlookers were ordered to disperse. About a dozen of the remaining protesters were arrested. One protester told The Telegraph, "I will stay here until the very end because this is my home. If we lose this site and this battle, then the Chinese Communist Party will take full control of Hong Kong and it will no longer be the home I know." By Tuesday evening, an increased number of demonstrators had regrouped and scuffles broke out across the neighborhood between police and members of the crowd. Police said 32 people were arrested. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.